Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my haul of new Diamond Art Club releases. Diamond Art Club's been on a hot streak lately with me. Tons of things that I've been in love with, and I have done a little bit of purchasing this month, so I thought it'd be fun if we open them up and unbox them all in one video. So let's get started. Okay, I got quite the load here, and I have been enjoying going from like biggest to smallest in these videos lately. So I think we're gonna do that today, and that means we are gonna start with this beautiful piece right here, Me Time by Miss Holly. I remember voting for this one. If you're not familiar with Diamond Art Club, they do have a voting in their VIP Facebook group every month where you can pick images that you like and vote on them. And I remember voting for this months and months ago. I've been antsy as all get out, hoping that this one would be picked to be made into a diamond painting. They're not all guaranteed to be picked, but the popular ones get picked. And I was like, people have got to love this. And sure enough, it came out for the Mother's Day release. This release was extra special for me because it was my first sneak peek. This was not the kit I sneak peeked, but it was the first release I got to participate in as a sneak peeker. So this one was fun. I bought it as a little treat to myself for becoming a sneak peeker. So we're going to open it up. It is called Me Time by Miss Holly. It's 36.2 by 25.6 inches or 91.8 by 65 centimeters. It's a square drill kit, and it has 99 colors, 3 ABs, 1 electro, 3 fairy dust for a total drill count of 96,309. Friendly reminder while I open this one up that when I do big unboxings like this, I kind of gloss through all of the specs and like all of like the specifics. I feel like people who watch big unboxings like this probably have a hand of knowing what Diamond Art Club's all about. All of these have sneak peeks up on YouTube if you want really big specifics. We're not going to do drill trains or anything like that. And if you're new to Diamond Art Club, feel free to check out my sneak peek that I did a few weeks ago where I really talk in depth about everything that's related to these kits. But for now, we're just going to kind of do a preliminary looking over of the canvas and in the drills in the bag. Not super in depth when you're doing 5 kits, but I'm excited to look at this one. I don't know. I did pull out the treasure quest card. I'm not sure where I set it. I'll see if I can find it, but here is the image. It is gorgeous. This girl is so pretty. She's knitting. There's little treats everywhere. I can't wait to look at this one up close. So 99 colors too is a lot. And then here's our color story, our 99 colors. That is so cool. I cannot wait. A little glimpse of what we're gonna get. So there are specials over here. Couple 6,000 colors. Those aren't special drills, but they are special in the way that Diamond Art Club made those colors specially. All the other colors are from the DMC color code of like embroidery floss, but DAC noticed some gaps and they went in and made some colors, and those are all the 6,000 colors. So there's a couple of those. We also have a pink and a green AB and a white AB, and then our, I think that's, is that a, did I say electro? Yeah. Our electro here, that's going to probably be a gold electro. And then there are our fairy dust, purple, yellow, and another gold color. Can't wait. We'll see if we can see those in the bag a little bit when we pull out the bag of colors. I know Katie from Diamonds and Washi did the sneak peek of this one. If you want more in-depth look at like all the drills, she did a really good job. And I think she already finished this kit too, which is crazy. She is a really fast diamond painter. Okay, let's look and see the drills. It's a big, chunky bag. When you're talking almost 100,000 drills, they're really big. And I love this color palette. It's so pink and beautiful. I see the white ABs right here. I see the electro right here. It's like a metallic. And, oh, there's another AB right here, that pink one. See if we can see any of the fairy dust. Thought I spotted one, but I was wrong. There is another fairy dust color, that light purple. Some of the fairy dusts are going to be harder to see because fairy dust is a little more subtle. AB is like heavier glitter, and fairy dust is lighter mica powder glittering on there. Also might be tucked inside the drill pack a little bit. Got a lot on my table. I'm going to scoot it over. We're going to flip this. roll it backwards. The poured glue makes this perfectly safe for me to do. Oh, it's going to go left to right, which means I need to move my other kits. I cannot wait to look at this kit, you guys. This one has been one that I have been kind of waiting for, or hoping for, I guess. Not really waiting, but hoping for a really long time. Miss Holly is one of my favorite artists from Diamond Art Club. Look how pretty. Oh, I love it. So pretty. Here is the whole picture. Miss Holly, like I said, one of my favorite artists. I don't get every single kit the way I do with Mrs. Butterdee kits, but I do get a lot of them. And she's just so good. So good at her art. I love it. This one in particular, beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at all the stuff going on. It's like the definition of a cutesy item painting with the tea and the treats over here. The ball of yarn is so cute. She's knitting a sock. And I love her sweater with the flowers on it. I bet you she knitted that one too. And then you got the cute pillows over here. The cat behind her head. Extra adorable. I love that little kitty. And then you have your little set of string lights here. My guess is the metallic in those string lights. Yep, the metallic is going to go around right on the outside layer of this here, the white, which is an AB. So you have the AB here and then the metallic around it, which is going to be super pretty. Her little hair headband with the bunny ears on it, extra cute. My guess is like she just got finished doing a face mask or something like that, where she had to kind of hold her hair back, and she's in self-care mode, and I love that. And then we go this way. Her PJ pants are so cute with the they're not polka dots, they're hearts with the hearts on them. And then she's got the cutest little bear slippers. And her journal's over here. This looks like a Nintendo Switch. The candle and the vase of flowers. And then I love this because it's like a old school speaker with like a iPod or something in there. And I think that's so fun. I like that the outside has some tone to it. So it's like a sunset vibe. I feel like it's winding down to evening. She's in for the night, done working, got her jammies on, did her mask, chilling out. There's another animal right here. Why can I not? Is that another? No, it's a dog. That's the dog's face. It took me a minute. I was going to go check the artwork. The dog's nose right there and ears. So he's laying back here behind. He's kind of like behind this pillow here. And then her whole little box of skincare. Took me a minute to think of that word. Her skincare, like her roller and her lotions and her nail polishes. I just think this is so, so cute. It's got a little bit of color blocking to it, but not an overwhelming amount. This is my favorite kind of color blocking, where there is color blocking, but it's going to be a different color a lot. It's not one continuous color block, if you know what I mean. So color blocking just means you're going to have a big chunk of this color in your tray for a longer period of time, whereas confetti is something like down here where you see a ton of different symbols that you'll be changing out your color a ton in the tray. I think the color blocking in this kit, like I said, is one of my favorites, where, yeah, like this is color blocking right here, but then you aren't going to use that color again, because the next time you color block, you'll be doing pink, or the next time you color block, you'll do the gray kitty, or you'll do the vase, or you'll do, you know, the color blocking color itself always switches. You have some in her PJ pants, but then you move to the next thing. You move to the pillows, and I love color blocking in that regard. It will make the kit go quick. Things like confetti slow you down a little bit because you have all the color changes, but it does give you a lot of detail. So you see the confetti in the flowers up here really well, and in her, like her sweater back here, and in her hair. Her hair is really pretty. And then in the little kitty's paws and stripes, so cute. This kit is so much fun. I think this is the kit that I'm gonna hold on to this one. It's a rainy day stash kit. But it's the kit that now makes me say, okay, I can do Moments of Tranquility, which is another Miss Holly kit. That was last year's Mother's Day release. And it's a mermaid in a bathtub. I think she's a mermaid, right? I'm pretty sure she's a mermaid in a bathtub. Very similar vibes to this. And I wanted to hold on to that one. But now that I have this one, I feel like I can do that kit, if that makes sense. It might not make any sense at all, but that's how I feel. So I am going to wrap this one back up, and then we'll look at our next kit. Next up, we have our other Miss Holly kit, Catch You, Catch Me, and this one is 23.6 by 33.5 inches or 60 by 84.9 centimeters. Square drills, 68 colors, 1 AB, 4 fairy dust, total drill count 82,181 drills. I am in love with this one. I'm doing a Miss Holly kit called Magic Arcades right now, and I feel like this is a great companion piece to that kit because it's the same vibes of the claw machine, and I love these girls. I feel like they've been in a couple Miss Holly kits that have been turned into diamond paintings. They're super cute, and I'm just in love with this artwork. It's so much fun. I don't think I showed you the toolkit in the other box because I pull them out of when I have big kits like this, I tend to pull them out so that they don't dent the canvas over long periods of time. This is the toolkit. It comes with everything that you need. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but a lot of my other videos I do show you in depth what the toolkit looks like if you want to check on one of those. Like, I'll have my sneak peek list linked down below if you want to see that, because that one goes really in depth into everything, all the features of Diamond Art Club. Okay, let's look at so I had a bronze treasure quest card. I had a bronze in all of these kits, by the way. And then here is the picture. It's so cute. I can't wait to see this one in person. And the color story. And there are our specials down here. AB is a light pink. And then our fairy dust drills are 2 shades of purple, a dark red, and an orange. I don't think I saw the sneak peek for this one. I thought that Lindsay from Diamonds and Emeralds. Wait, is that her name? Diamonds and Emeralds? No, Diamonds and Emeralds is the Facebook group that her and Katie have. So she is Emeralds and Fairy Lights, I think. If I got that wrong, I'll fix it up in the thing below. My brain is not working very well today. I thought Lindsay got the sneak peek for this one, but I don't think I've seen it yet. So I cannot fully remember. All I know is I haven't seen this kit yet, and so I'm extra excited. Whoa, I didn't realize it had so much 310. It must be the outline color, because 3 bags of 310 off the bat. A little scary to see. But here are the rest of the drills. The rest of the colors are super bright and cheerful. Having that black on the outside really was a contrast for me, though. And let's see if we can see any of those specials. There's the AB right here, and then the orange fairy dust right underneath it. It's like a reddish orange color. I always say a color when I see it on the picture, like the stickers, and then in person I'm like, nope, it's not this color. It's not red, it's orange. It's hard to tell on the stickers for sure. So seeing the drills is really the best way to go about it. I love this color blue. Very little of it, but super pretty. And then there's one of the purple fairy dusts right there. All right, let's take a look at the canvas. Oh, this one is one of the ones I'm most excited about, I think. Folding it backwards. And there we go. Oh my gosh, I love this kit so much. These girls are so cute, and I love that we're like inside the claw machine, or at least on the other side of it. Looking at them from this angle is so much fun. Here's the whole thing in frame for you guys. This is such a good one. Oh, I love it. Okay, we'll start at the top. I love that it has the animals hanging up here, so you get a little bit more going on. You do have a lot of color blocking, but it once again is the kind of color blocking I like, where it's like, here's orange, but now we're color blocking green, but now we're color blocking white. And I think this white is, oh, I thought it was gonna be a fairy dust, but it's not. I'm actually surprised by that. A lot of white on this kit. I'm surprised that all of this isn't fairy dust. I'm used to this color being a special drill, but it's just classic white. And that is okay, because you're gonna get fairy dust in a lot of other places. And then the background is like faded where you can't, it's like blurred. It's like blurred where you can't see it. But it gives a really cool effect with all of this coloring going on. Let's look at the picture one more time. Yeah, like it's like you see the lights of all the stores and all the things going on in the background. And you see I think this is like a reflection of the light of the arcade game itself. Which is another reason I'm kind of surprised it's not fairy dust. But that could be something you could swap out and enhance yourself for sure. And then when you go a little further down, you see, I love their hair. I think I'm really starting to notice hair a lot more. I love their hair. I love the light coming, or this is the crane, the claw. And this is my favorite thing right here. She's holding this like snack. It's got like fruit in it, and it looks like it's in like a waffle cone. Can I please have one of those? That looks so good. And you guys know how I am about diamond painting food. That right there is my favorite part of the entire piece, I think, which is a little bit crazy, but their faces look really beautiful. I think it looks a little weird when you look at it, but I think when you put the drills on it, it's going to make sense. And because it has shading, I like that their cheeks are like a little pink, a little blushed. Super cute. And I do like they're wearing their backpacks. I feel like they just came from school. Like they're in their school uniforms. And then you go down a little bit more and look at all the stuffed animals. They're so cute. The dog here with the long ears and the star. This guy's so cute. And they just look so squishy. I think they're going for this one. And he looks like a seal or something. It's so adorable. This pig with the bow. I used to collect piggy banks. I used to collect piggy banks a ton. I still have a ton of them actually. And I love pigs. They're so fun and they're so cute. And then you get some little ones that you can't totally distinguish. Like that's his tail, so that's probably another pig. And then a big plush kitty right here. This is so cute. There's the little box that you put it in when you pick up your prize. You can see the buttons here. This is a lot of fun. I am really, really excited about this kit, and it's a great companion piece to the one I'm working on. It's not completely the same, but I actually think I like this one better because this one isn't witch themed. So the one that I'm doing right now is a girl and a witch, and she's grabbing a familiar, if I'm saying that right. But it's like a witch. It has a witch tone to it, but not a ton. It's just like a hat. And this is just two girls getting stuffed animals out of a claw machine. I actually prefer it without the witch hats, and I think that I like this artwork a little bit better than that one because I think it's cool to be in this perspective of it. I don't know. They're both really fun though, because Witch's Magic Arcades is actually in my rainy day stash. So I'm working on that one right now, and I'm really glad that I have this one to go into my stash to replace it. So another really fun one. I'm going to wrap this one up and we'll look at the next one. Next up, we have the beautiful Spring Elf by Mrs. Butterdy. This is, I think it's going to be part of a 4-part series if I'm not mistaken, because they had Autumn Elf already released a few months ago, and then this is Spring Elf, and I know that there is obviously a Winter and Summer Elf by Mrs. Butterdy, so I think it's going to be part of a series, and I had to scoop her up when I saw her. I know some people were like not super into her chest being open with the flowers coming out. It doesn't bother me. I think it's cute. I think the ladybugs are cute. I think the flowers are cute. I love the whole thing, and I'm excited to have her in my collection. This one is 22 by 31 inches or 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. It's 72 colors with 2 ABs, an iridescent, and 5 fairy dust. The total drill count 57,772. This one's round drills, and so I think I have 2 round drill kits. My Mrs. Butterdy collection used to be split even at an even amount of rounds and an even amount of squares. And now the rounds for Mrs. Butterdy have soared way ahead. Way ahead. And it seems like their Mrs. Butterdy kits come out in rounds a lot more than they do squares these days. This is the card. I had it set over to the side. I open up my cards on my vlogs if you're ever interested in getting my live reaction to them. Whenever I get an order in, I sit down and open them on my vlogs and we look at what we got together. It's kind of a fun thing for my vlogs. There's the picture and the color palette. I love a good color story. Here are ABs right here, white and I think green. And then there is the, I always forget the second I say it, that's the iridescent right there. The L, the purple, oh, a purple iridescent. Seriously? Yeah. And then 5 fairy dust. I haven't seen the sneak peek for this one either. I think Mrs. Coffee did it, and I didn't watch it, unfortunately. I didn't have time. So there's orange, yellow, pink, light pink, and then like a light pale yellow. I need to go on there and watch it so I can see exactly where the specials go. since we're not investigating that far into them today. Okay. Let's open this one up. Sometimes I like to watch the sneak peeks when I'm like, oh, I have to see this kit. I have to see it. I have to see it. And I pull it up to watch it. And then sometimes I know that I'm going to unbox them for the channel, and I kind of like to stay surprised where I'm like, I'll see it. I got to be patient. I don't know. Okay, here is the color story. I think it just depends on what mood I am. This is not the color story. This is the drills. Okay, I see the purple iridescent in there, and I have to open the pack to see it because I want to see. I don't think I've ever seen a purple iridescent drill. It's so pretty. Look at that. That is gorgeous. My nails, I'm sorry. I was planting flowers today, so they have so much dirt in them, and I tried to scrub them before I started this. Obviously didn't do a great job. Okay. We'll prop it back closed. And yeah, that is so pretty. There's the white AB. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can spot in here. Could have probably done it while it was open. A pink fairy dust. Another pink fairy dust right there. Really, I love this spring color palette. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Doesn't that color palette make you so happy? Let's flip the canvas. Oh, this one's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I know I see the inches on there. And I think in inches, even if you don't. I know you see the centimeters on there. But until I see it in person, sometimes I just don't. My brain cannot understand what the sizing of it's going to be. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, because a normal, like my sweet spot size is 22 by 28. And this is obviously a little bit bigger than that, 3 inches bigger than that. I'm sorry if you guys do centimeters, but you know what I'm trying to say. Here is the whole thing in frame. She is so beautiful. I love the flowers. I think she looks really pretty. You get a little bit of color blocking at the top here, and that's really about it because there's so many flowers and stuff you don't see it. So you see all the color blocking. For that green color, there's actually 2 because there's a round spot right here if you see it. And that is like this minty green. Such a beautiful color. 2 different like shades of that in the background there. And then her face is gorgeous. Green eyes are so pretty. I love the double pierced ears. And then just all the fun bugs. The butterflies, the ladybugs. This is just such a beautiful kit. Look at this petals of this flower. The purples and the peaches. It's such a pretty kit. I love her cheeks with the little blush and her strawberry earrings. And oh, her hair is gorgeous. All those different shades of pink. That's what we were seeing in the drill bag. And then she does have some flowers right here. I know, like I said, some people didn't like the flowers coming at like crack of her chest. It doesn't bother me. I think it's pretty. And she's like the elf of spring. I feel like she brings the spring like Isabella does in Encanto, where she just like shoots the flowers. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this point. The butterflies are or the ladybugs. The ladybugs are so cute. I love ladybugs. And then I love her outfit. Look at the sleeves, how they kind of, what is the word I'm looking for? They floof out. I don't think that's the word I was looking for. Can you tell I'm getting a little tired, guys? I'm getting a little tired. And then we got the petals over here. Super cute. I love the little dewdrops on this flower, on the leaves down here. This is so beautiful. I love this kit so much. So I wanted to check real fast and see where that purple iridescent goes because it's such an interesting color that I haven't seen before. The purple iridescent symbol is this double slash right here. And as far as I can tell, I'm seeing it in this little squiggly, like little, I don't know how to explain what it is, like this little symbol right here, the little starburst, that's what I want to call it. And then it's over here in this little starburst. And then this starburst here is a fairy dust color. And then the purple iridescent is also in this butterfly right here. Super cool. I hit the camera a little bit, but you can see it in the purple symbols of the butterfly. So that's really cool. I've never seen an iridescent charted in that way before, with those little starbursts and the butterfly. I think that will be super, super pretty. I'm not seeing it anywhere else. I was taking a quick glimpse to see if I could see it anywhere else, but I think those are the two big spots that purple iridescent is going to be in. And I think it's going to be so pretty because the AB, the rest of the butterfly, the heart symbol is all AB. So it will be a mix of iridescent and AB symbols. That butterfly will be gorgeous looking like that. It will be absolutely so sparkly and so pretty, having that iridescent next to like a off-white cream colored AB. Super, super pretty. Such a fun one. I think that Mrs. Butterdee's roomscapes are a little bit more up my alley, where it's a little more traditional and a little less mythical creatures and a little more like you see like a roomscape, but something like this, a portrait, is still so beautiful and still so, I love the flower. I think the flowers are really what make it for me, like the nature aspect of these scenes, because like the autumn one had a lot of mushrooms and things, and I just think that they're just so pretty. Still top tier Mrs. Butterdee, because everything Mrs. Butterdee is amazing in my eyes. So this one is especially pretty because of the spring color palette. The yellows, the mints, the purples, the pinks, the spring color palette on this brings my heart a lot of joy. So I don't know, maybe next year I could try to do like all four of them in a year, get all four of them in 1 year done. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. All right, I'm going to put this one away and we will look at our next kit. We have 2 more kits to look at. The next one is another Mrs. Butterdee. It's called Pixie Parasol by Mrs. Butterdee. It is 22 by 28 inches or 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters. This one is rounds. It's 46 colors, 3 ABs, 3 fairy dust. Total drill count, 51,914 drills. I liked this one too. It's so cute. And I think the color palette is really fun. I'm excited. It's like a greenish blue color palette, if I remember correctly. I can see the picture right there, but I don't know why I'm saying I can't remember. And then it is a bronze card. And we'll look at the colors. There's less drills in this one than all the other ones, only 46 colors, but they're such a pretty color palette. Our ABs are right here, pink and blue, and then a blue and a turquoise and a red fairy dust. This one's gonna be good. I'm excited. Sometimes I'm like 10 times more excited about a kit when I see it in front of me, and that's why these unboxings can be so dangerous for me, because then I want to start every single project that I work on. Open up the dust cover. Here are our drills. You can tell we're getting a little bit smaller. Actually, I think the next one is the same exact size, but it has more drills, but I wanted to save it for last. So here's the white, and then look at that blue. That blue AB is probably one of my favorite AB colors. I love that color blue. And then the turquoise is fairy dust. There's 2 big bags of that. Pink AB, sorry, I think there's some sirens in the background. Hopefully you can't hear those as much. And that is so pretty. That turquoise. I was kind of, this was almost a Mrs. Butterdee kit that I was like, maybe I'll wait. If it restocks, it'll be meant to be. But then it's just the turquoisey color palette that really got me when I was getting this one. I literally almost held off. Not thinking that I would never get it, but thinking I would get it eventually because I have ordered a couple this month. But it won out over eventually. I was just kind of like, nah, I gotta do it. Okay, so cute. She's got a little more attitude. I tend to go for like sweeter diamond paintings. Here's the whole thing in frame, and this one's definitely like attitude, kind of more like punk, but I just still love it. I just can't help myself. I still really love how this one looks, and I think this is a style from Mrs. Butterdee that there's a couple, I think like Artsy Girl is similar to this, where it's like a caricature and then a kind of a collage of things around her, not necessarily in a room, but almost like in my mind, it reminds me of like junk journaling, because you got like the paper clips and like washi tape sometimes, and then you got your color palette down here. And so it kind of gives me like a junk journal vibe. Like would be like a spread that I would make of her, if that makes any sense. But because you have your color palettes here of the main colors in the kit, and then you've got like your mushrooms, you've got a boba drink down here. Her shoes are super cute, very punk. And then I love how it's like a picture of them, but they're coming out, and then you have the paper clips. That's adorable. The skull has the mushrooms. See, this is where I'm kind of like, yeah, this isn't my vibe. I'm not really into skulls. I'm not really into like creepy type things like that, but I don't know, it still works in this piece. The mushrooms coming out of the skull are actually a really nice touch. And then you got the crow sitting on top of it, and then the name of the kit here. I like that they rendered that into a name, and then whatever even came out rendered as well. And then there's the mushroom up top. Her mushroom hat is so cute. And she's got so much confetti in her, but so much character, like so much life in her. I love it. Her face looks like such attitude. And I love her hair being white. I think that was the perfect choice for it. I love that you can see like, it's like her skeleton almost, but it's not her skeleton. You know, it's on the dress. It's not on the, I think that's so cool. It's such a good look. And her gloves. I love this color palette. It's not overwhelming either. It's not like, oh, the whole background is this color. There's enough going on in the background that you're not getting huge chunks of color blocking. You're getting a border, and you get a little bit up in here, but it's not an overwhelming amount of color blocking by any means. Little color splotches here and there, but it's definitely more of a confetti kit than usual when it comes to Mrs. Butterdy. I will say that, because normally her kits do have a lot of color blocking. I feel like this has a lot less than other kits that I've seen from her. Look at her dress. I love her dress because it's like a skirt, but it's got a longer piece to it. It's so cute. Her whole vibe works. And is it something that is my normal taste? No, but I like it because it goes outside of my comfort zone. And I have been trying to challenge myself going outside my comfort zone. And I love Mrs. Butterdy's artwork. So I love this piece. I love the colors on it. I love her attitude. And I think it's a really pretty one. It's cute. I do really like when it has a collage style to it. I think that's a really fun touch. I've seen a couple in voting, other ones in voting that are like that, and I think that that's a really fun, to me it's a fun compromise, because I prefer the room scenes, but my lower end of the tier of Mrs. Butterdy kits are like a girl with an entire block of color blocking around her. I think this would be in the middle for me, like room scenes at the top, color blocking around a frame at the bottom, and then the collage style is like closer to the top but in the middle, if that makes sense. I love it. It's so pretty. And the color palette for me is what won me out. All that blue and turquoise. Blue is my favorite color, and the turquoise is just actual perfection in this kit. It really, really, really makes it pop. I think if it had been another color, I don't think I would like it nearly as much. So, all right, I'm going to pack this one up, and we got one final kit to look at. This last one is a high contender for being my favorite. I'm going to rank them all at the end. I'm not sure. I want to see it in person, but this one has my heart. It's so cute. This is called A Sweet Picnic by Goo Boo Family. It is 22 by 28 inches or 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters. And it has 68 colors, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust, total drill count 63,616, and it has square drills. So I am so excited for this one. This is my third Goo Boo Family. I think it's the third one that's been released by Diamond Art Club. And the Halloween potion one is so cute. I've been thinking about it all year, and I kind of want to work on that one this Halloween. So I'm excited to have another guy too. This one is not a holiday one, obviously, so I can kind of do this one whenever I want. I am a very seasonal diamond painter. So here's the bronze card for this one. We'll open up the envelope and look at the color story. There's my picture. This one's cute. I love it so much. All of these are like my favorite types of kits, and which is why it was such a month of buying for me. they're just the ones that I just can't resist. If they start coming out with Miss Julia's in the next few, or Art by Julia's in the next few weeks, I'm gonna be in trouble. So they better take a chill for me. I feel like they come in big bursts where I spend, and then I have a few months of a break. I need that break to start coming for me. Okay, here are the ABs. You got a green and a pink, and then the fairy dust, another pink, a light purple. I don't know why we're out of frame. There we go. A light purple, a green, and a white. Pretty colors, and I'm excited to see them. Okay, here we go. Oh, you guys, look at that color palette. I love the light blues. I just told you, I'm a sucker for blue. So like these blues here, the pale blues, I like dark blues. I love blues. There is an AB right there. That's gorgeous. The white is all fairy dust, and there's 3 big bags of it. So that's kind of cool. And let's see if we can find, and there's a pink fairy dust, and there's a couple bags of that one as well. And then hiding back there is a green AB, hiding all the way in the back. Okay, let's flip it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do it this way, because if I do that, okay. Trying to figure out the right direction it to go into. And I did it wrong. Darn it. Oh, well. I did do it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I like my reveals to be nice, and I've been messing them up and going backwards lately. This really doesn't even need to be rolled backwards. It's pretty good, but all right, here we go. That is so cute. It's the food, you guys. The food gets me every stinking time. Here's the whole thing in frame. I love diamond painting food. It's so much fun. And this one is chock full of cuteness. I like the little guys. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but they're in a lot of our artwork. They're like these little squishy guys, and they walk and they hang out, and they're real adorable. Here they're having a little tea party. I love that they have little mini suites, and then there's big versions. So in my mind, like, have you seen Welcome to My Room? It's a diamond painting where there's a girl, and then they're all like coming up to comfort her on the bed, and in my mind they all like kind of belong to her. So in my head, she's having a tea party where she has her sweets and stuff out, and then they're here having their little mini version next to it, which I think is so cute. They have like little mini cups, and then you have the 2 big cups. So in my mind, it's like that girl is sitting down to have a tea party, and they're joining the tea party. So they got their little tiny version of their little tiny treats. And I think it's so cute. I love the flowers down here. That is all. So what I was saying in the last one is like, I'm used to that being a special drill color. Anything white with that dot background, all fairy dust. So this thing's got tons of white fairy dust on the tops of these little donuts, up here on the macarons, and then on the top of these jars, all up in the flowers and the flower petals, and in the background of this. So there's tons of white fairy dust in this. That's so cool. And then you've got these 2 cups of tea. I love the fork and the spoon. Oh, you guys, this is so cute. I love the little strawberries inside this little treat here. It's so much fun. I like the pink and blue. They coordinate really well together. These little treats here are cute too. The little heart cookie and the little cute icing on these cookies as well. And then the tile background is really fun. I think in the original artwork, these had like flour and sugar written on them. Let me see. Yeah, they had sugar and flour written on them. That couldn't go through in rendering without this probably being ginormous. So they just left it off. I think that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I understand the reasoning why they do it. And for me, that one doesn't stand out enough to need to be on there. Whereas like on the Pixie Parasol one, like you would need to see her say whatever, because it just makes the kit, it makes the artwork, it's needed in the artwork. Whereas this really is not that necessary. And then you see these like the window frame out here. Oh, I love the little delicate white flowers. They're so pretty. And I think the white flower on top of all of the blues and pinks in this kit was a really good choice. I love this one. This one's so pretty. You guys, look at it. I love that he's got like a little propeller on his head. And she's got a little flower. They're so fun. They're on their cute little picnic date. She got a little stuffed animal next to her. That's so cute. Yeah, and he's got a bouquet of flowers Is he giving her? I think he's giving her a bouquet of flowers. Look at her face. She's like, oh, thanks. Thanks for the flowers, little guy. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Can you tell him on my 5th kit? I don't normally unbox 5 anymore. I unboxed 5 kits at the beginning of my YouTube career. It's not a career. I unboxed 5 at the beginning of my YouTube journey a lot, and I could tell by like kit 3 or 4, I was starting to get a little goofy, and I feel like I am back to that a little bit today because I don't normally do 5 kits in a day because my kids are not quiet enough for that. But today we're making it work. So I think this is adorable. All right, let me get this one wrapped up and then we will rank the 5 kits. That's going to be really hard. So there you have it, guys. My 5 new release diamond paintings. I do want to say really quick, I know that these kits all sold out pretty quickly. So I feel very blessed to be able to have them all. And 2, I just wanted to let you guys know, Diamond Art Club did release a statement on their VIP group saying that they understand that demand is very high for kits right now, and they're having a hard time producing enough to make customers happy. And so they're aware of the problem of kits selling out super quickly, and I know that they're trying really hard to fix that issue in the future. Right now though, they did say that popular sold out kits like this will be restocking, and so that gives me hope to know that, like, okay, you might not be able to get them on release day, but they will restock. You just gotta wait. I know it's hard to wait. It's definitely hard to wait for a kit to restock, and I totally feel that. So I apologize if you weren't able to get some of these kits and you're hoping to. Hopefully they restock soon for us and we can get them. All right, let's talk about ranking them, which I don't know if I can do. I am thinking, I'm torn between Me Time and A Sweet Picnic being my favorite. I think these 2 are tied for first, and I can't decide. So I apologize for that. And then I think Catch You Catch Me is next. And then I think Pixie Parasol, and then Spring Elf is last. Now, I still love my Mrs. Butterdee. These ones are super cute. They're all cute. I still love my Mrs. Butterdee. No hate to Mrs. Butterdee. But of all 5 of these, in the grand scheme of my stash, they all are at the very, very top. They're just amazing kits, and Diamond Art Club has been knocking it out of the park lately. So thank you for watching this unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this on my channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's a free way of just being alerted anytime I post a video. Let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite, and give this video a thumbs up if you made it this far. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. See you later. Bye.